New Bordeaux News. Prominent local businessman Anthony D'Orazio was murdered today when an unknown suspect stormed his residence at the Royal Hotel. Witnesses at the scene saw D'Orazio fall from the window of his penthouse apartment.
There was a loud crash, like a bomb going off. I looked up and there was a man falling from the top of the building.
Police have declined to say whether or not they have any leads or a name for the suspect in the case.
We know each other?
Huh. You're sweet Danny Little.
You follow boxing?
Some. A friend who worked for my old man was obsessed. Said you go the distance. You got that championship match coming up, right?
Yeah, that's kind of why I need your help. These Marcano cats. Man, they got this dude called Two Dicks Peralta running a sports book out the Wilcox Saloon. Comes up to me while I'm sparring. Tells me I gotta go down in the fifth. Or else.
What'd you say?
Shit, told him kiss my ass. Next day, somebody broke my brother's arm in 3 places.
You all right?
It's how they do. I hear Two Dicks even grabbed at that boy Eddie Kenner. Except I think Two Dicks got his eye on Eddie doing some off-book fighting for him. You hear things about nigga fights here and there. Make a lot of money if you know how those fights go in.
Christ. I'll go after Two Dick's people. See if I can find out more about how he runs things. Maybe even find Eddie.
You better start talking to Peralta's people if you want to know what he's up to.
How y'all doing out there? Holla's got something to speak about. So open up your ears.
You want to keep the family stuff out of the game?
Ignore him. Y'all come on over this weekend.
It got
Glad to have you.
and that's the...
He needs a hospital. Oh, my God. Get out of here. Please.
Tell me about Two Dick's gambling racket.
The boss has been keeping some nigger fighter on ice. I can show you where.
Here on out, I call the shots.
FBI labeled him, and I quote, the most dangerous and effective Negro leader in the country. Our federal government labeled a man who preached only peace dangerous. A man who spoke on hope, hard work, and dedication. Now I can...
But a man like that doesn't run for the presidency. He and a whole lot of stupid motherfuckers think he can win. Concern all of them.
Punks think, huh? That cat must have took off. There, get him! He's all yours, boys. Now you're murdering us! We get shut up! Get down here! Circle round him! Taking out the whole team! Let's shit up. No! Lost another one! Switching out ammo! Back to the grind, boys. This is definitely where he was headed. Here! Taking my shot!
Inside. When you come back down, girl, still ain't feeling right. It seems like it's just keep getting harder to find, and all your kids ain't bringing you peace of mind. Before you find out it's too late, girl, you better get straight. Not with kicks. You just need help, girl.
Call a doctor.
Something stinks around here. It ain't me.
He's dropping us! He's gonna shoot! I'm gonna cut you
In this...
You making me angry. Gonna put you... Hey! Hey! Over here!
Hey, what's going on over there? Oh, God, they're dead.
Got a mad dog killer out there. Bastard. That fella just got shot. I wonder if he's over there. You see where he went? Huh? Yeah. Keep looking.
Might have to pull that position.
Holy Jesus! Run!
Huh?
We need a doctor.
He ain't breathing.
Is anybody a doctor?
Woo! This boy's dead.
Lost another one.
Hit him from the other side.
I'll see if you can find that fucker. He's taking out the whole team. He's fucking dropping us. Those out of your asses. We got trouble.
There's more in store for you at Holton's. This weekend, we're offering huge savings on a wide selection of
Any available units. Report to an on-zero mail in South Downs.
built-in
Please
amplifiers.
investigate.
It's the latest, greatest advance in audio technology since the vinyl record. Just push in the cartridge and listen to your favorite music in stereo. The same 8-track cartridges you listen to in your car can now fill your home with beautiful music.
Folks don't want to play. I don't know what you've been doing, but two dicks came by the gym. The man was pissed.
What'd he say?
Got into it with one of the fighters. Pulled his gun, waved it around. Heard him tell one of his boys to be back at Wilcox Saloon.
You go on and get back to training for that fight. I'll deal with that asshole.
Go on. That asshole Old 2 Dicks is waiting for you.
All units, search is called off. Repeat, abandoned search. Return to patrols.
Hello there, young man.
You Purdue?
Grant Purdue. You like the place? I'm thinking...
Yeah, so how are you mixed up with Marcano's organization?
Friend, I own and run department stores. But with this economy, well, I've got a lot of extra inventory. Clothes, electronics, you name it. An old friend, Artie Higgins, says to me, Grant, it's all insured. Let me take it off your hands.
You mean you let him rob you?
My trucks, yeah. It was just supposed to be a one-time deal, but heck, Artie just won't stop. I can't take the fall here.
Where's Artie take the trucks?
He never told me, but last time we talked, I got the impression he was going to offload them to someone else. What do you call it? A fence?
Grant, if I find your stuff, it's likely going up in flames.
Well, whatever you have to do to stop Artie. My gosh darn insurance has dropped me. Says I'm high risk. Can you believe that? You bring me that truck, there's money in it for you. Artie's got some of his men working around South Downs. Thieves, all of them.
I'll see what I can dig up. In the meantime, you stay out of sight.
I really think you should see what Artie's guys know. By my trucks.
Use some supplies here in South Downs.
Going at you. Hang tight.
See anything you need?
Show me what you got.
Dundee? I'm out of here.
Let's get some of this cash back. I'm in South Downs.
Hold your horses. I'll get to you.
Can't run forever.
All right. What are we handling
Keep this
today?
safe.
On my way. Call me if you need me.
Can't run forever.
From the sound of it, the company was keeping armed guards on the backs of the trucks. That's how it all went wrong.
Fucker had me trapped! I'd rather piss on your corpse and fuck your mother! You're gonna tell me about Artie's hijacking racket.
The boss had a huge haul he's been planning to sell off. I know where it's gonna go down.
You work for me now.
Throwing a Molotov.
on foot.
I got the
Officers
shot.
investigating.
God damn!
All units in vicinity be advised. Suspect engaging with on-scene unit. Be advised. Suspect now in a vehicle.
He's incoming! Boom, boom!
Responding unit. Visual contact with suspect lost.
I could use some supplies here in South Downs.
Going at you. Hang tight.
See anything you need?
Show me what you got.
Done. I'm out of here.
Asshole! How the fuck we let him get away?
All units,
Over
search
here,
is
he's
called
over
off.
here.
Repeat, abandon search. Return to patrol.
Molotov on the way! Need to reload! Get on this other side!
Grabbing cover.
There, cut that sack of shit down.
He's gunning us down!
I'm on to you, buddy.
This here's the last day of your miserable...
He's gunning us down! Your time is up, motherfucker!
You ain't that...
Man, taking out the whole team! Taking out the whole team! God, sucker. Grab a cover! This was going on long enough! I'm assuming we ain't grabbing a beer after this? Being here, you just think you can hide. got a gun! You fucking cold-blooded, boy!
Huh? Fuckers coming for us!
Fucker, take me! Grab some cover! Kids joining the party! Hey, cocksucker!
Down another one.
Picking us up!
You should have said so.
I could use some supplies here in South Downs.
Be out directly.
I don't want to die here.
Anything you want?
Let me see what you got.
This one. Good. Call me if you need me.
This here's some private shit. Keep moving.
How you doing?
Cause Tony thought he was better than the rest of us. Living in that hotel like a quick...
I know you don't belong here. The fuck's your problem?
box that's as rugged and crush-proof as the men who smoke 'em. When you need a break, come to the cigarette brand as big as the men who ride the range in the Big Sky Country. Come to Big Red Brand. Nifty 1150. WVCE. New Bordeaux.
Well, if you're a champ, aren't you? Look at this guy. Thanks for getting my truck back. Hey, say, can I set you up with the toaster?
I think I'm all right.
Artie called me a bit ago. Spent 20 minutes chewing my behind all the pieces. Told me he wanted to meet me at, Mama Righetti's Bakery, wherever that is.
Don't worry. Won't take me long to find it.
I'm glad you're going after him. No one raises his voice at Grant Perdue, buddy. The nerve.
Word to the wise, don't get in bed with mobsters. You'll live longer.
Now, I don't want to tell you how to do what you do, but if Artie's at the bakery...
Sweet Meat says, keep doing what we're doing. There's somebody that's coming at us. It's only a matter of time, but... Oh, shit!
Run for cover. Perforate him. Get around him while he's here. Got him.
Yeah, you like that? Huh?
Shit. Now where to go? Let's get to the phone. Nice, don't it? Hold it, balls! Fuck!
I knew it. I knew it. I can't fucking believe it.
Maybe this'll help. Can you send some guys to South Downs? Help keep it in our hands.
Of course, brother. They'll be there soon.
It took me months to figure out that Lincoln had survived the massacre at Sammy's and was waging a war against Sal Marcano. The Bureau didn't have a file on Clay, and I wasn't aware of his military training because his service records were classified. Otherwise, I might have started to connect the dots after the death of Richie Doucette.
Mr. Clay, I was just thinking. Maybe we should reopen the bakery sometime. Might be good for the neighborhood.
I can use some supplies here in South Downs.
Be out directly.
You want something?
Let me
you
see
let
what
me
you
know.
got.
This will... Good. Call me if you need.
I would have made an assload of money on that fight.
Yeah, well, who the fuck thought someone bust Eddie Kenner's ass loose? Fuck.
At the right time of day, you could
Simply too much!
You don't believe that kind of go, asshole.
Gonna smart!
one another in that tiny place.
Down! Settle us down! Hurry!
Huh?
My blood's going down!
Open your eyes, why don't you?
He's cutting us down! Hey, my blood's going down! He's picking us off! Nothing. Try over there. Huh? Down enough. Look who I found. All right, boys. Looks long gone. Your time is up, motherfucker! Gotta reload! Cover me!
I'll take care of this.
Fucking incompetent! Stop it from... Boys! Shit! I'm here! Whoa. He got me! You know how long I've been working with the Marcanos, huh?
Yep.
If I'm gonna keep hold of Southdowns, I'm gonna need some help.
You can count on me, lad. And I'm hoping I can count on you to return the favor with the next part of the city.
John Donovan and Lincoln Clay embarked on a campaign of urban destruction this country hadn't seen since the Civil War.
Clay, you any relation to the boxer?
Guess not, eh?
Student anti-war demonstrators at Columbia University took over a campus building last night and staged a 3-hour meeting. The protest ended with a march around the grounds. 300 students were said to have participated in the protests.
Tired of getting sand kicked in your face?
Gotta do calisthenics 3 times a week. Keep my heart rate up.
You got blood on your shirt.
Oh, cut myself shaving. There's something that you need to hear. Alvarez surfaced. Intercepted this call a little while ago.
I don't understand a word of that. You mind translating?
Basically, you scared the shit out of Alvarez. He's ready to hightail it back to Cuba. Wants his dear Uncle Zaraga to come rescue him.
And what did Zaraga say?
He told him to meet him at the lighthouse on the southern edge of the bayou. They'd send a boat to pick him up.
I'm guessing that was a lie.
Zaraga was a police officer back in Havana when Batista was still running the country. He also provided security for Sal's casinos. The two of them go way back. As soon as Zaraga hung up the phone, he called Sal and told him where he could find his nephew.
Which means I need to get down there before Marcano's men.
Sal's not gonna fuck around when it comes to Alvarez, so make sure your shit's squared away.
fucking down! We're dropping like fucking flies! Your reign of terror is right fucking here!
Hold your fire! I'm here to help you! Come mierda! Váyanse todo para la pinga! You understand English? See? I killed the men outside. I only want to talk to you, so I'm gonna put my gun down, all right? If you try and fuck me, I kill you! Fair enough. You're the one who wants to kill me! I wasn't trying to kill you, I was trying to find you. Your uncle, he sold you out. He ain't coming to get you. You're lying! I just spoke to him, he said he was sending a boat. Wait, you think it's a coincidence that as soon as you got here, those greaseballs showed up? Zaraga called Marcano, told him where to find you. I must find a phone. Jesus, man, there's no one for you to call. Marcano is never gonna let you out of this city. He's gonna use you, and when he gets what he wants, he's gonna kill you. The only shot at getting out of this alive is me. What do you want from me? Tell me where Marcano's counterfeit operation is set up and we're square. Everything is, in a boxing ring that Tony Marcano owns, but it's already up and running. Okay, that's all I need to know. Come on. It's time we got the hell out of here. Where are you taking me? I know someone who can get you out of the city. Make sure Marcano doesn't find you. Yeah. If you want to live through this, stick close to me. You understand?
As I walk along, I wonder what went wrong with
I can get us. No. Take mine. If it'll get you out of here, sure. Just keep your head down.
we've done together while our hearts were young. Our blood's gone down. I'm a walking rain. Use a boy. Kill one of our boys. Who you think you fucking here by me? Get asshole. Fire coming down. I got a bit. We're dropping like fucking flies.
you, Addy? Can I have a sip of your beer?
Sure, son. Here. Ah! It's a stove, son. Best beer around. You'll love it when you're little old. You'll see. There are certain things that grown men like to do that little boys just don't. Drinking an ice-cold stove is one of them.
That was the last of them, I think.
Yeah, well,
Keep an eye out anyway. You could have killed me. Put a bullet in my head and still fuck Marcano.
you got a question in there somewhere?
Yeah? Why didn't you?
Just didn't sit right. Look, you didn't do anything to me. As far as I can tell, you're just another person in the long line of folks Marcano's fucked over. Sometimes it's as simple as that.
Okay. Thank you.
Hemorrhoids. They itch. Swell. Burn. Uncomfortable. Embarrassing. Painful. What product do 4 out of 5 proctologists recommend to cool, soothe, and reduce the swelling of painful hemorrhoidal tissues? Harm's Hemorrhoidal Suppositories. They bring quick, cooling relief. The patented Harm's formula speeds cooling comfort to where it's needed most. Reduces the swelling. Soothes the burning. Makes life once again worth living. Harm's Hemorrhoidal Suppositories for quick, effective, cooling relief.
Bordeaux, everyone knows there's only one place to go. The lounge at... New Bordeaux stretches below. From downtown to the French Ward. From Frisco Field to Point Verdun. New Bordeaux is one of the oldest and most beautiful cities in the south. You'll find history around every corner and music in the air, as New Bordeaux is famous for being the birthplace of jazz. Come enjoy the finest luxury hotel in the city, the place that presidents, royalty, and Hollywood celebrities call home away from home. The Royal Hotel, where the views will take your breath away. Located in beautiful downtown New Bordeaux.
Lincoln, what's going on?
I need your help getting this man out of the city. He's in a lot of trouble with Sal Marcano.
I don't...
Hit that person. This who you told me about? Yeah, he's the one. Listen, Father, I'm really counting on you here. I got nowhere else I can take him.
Shit, all right. I know a Jesuit in New Mexico. He helps people in situations like...
What needs to happen right now? Marcano's gonna tear the city apart looking for him.
All right, I'll make the call. Pasa, por favor. Aquí estás a salvo.
Gracias. I appreciate this.
How y'all doing? Got a good show for y'all. So just stop trying to adjust your radio. It ain't broke. Back half of the program, we'll be playing some fine music you gon' dig. But before we get there, let's flip over to the other side of the world. Vietnam, Vietnam. God damn. Vietnam. The Vietnam War rages on. And here, we talking about the black men killed there. But I tell you what, New Bordeaux, don't fucking kid yourself. Ain't just about black men, it's hell no. Plenty of death to go round to the poor folk, too. You ain't got shit. Son, you get shit all over. Meanwhile, the politicians glad hand.
All right, please, don't do this!
It's a groovy night and I can show you how to use it. Come along with me and put your mind at ease. Less conversation, a little more action. All this aggravation and satisfaction in me. A little more fight, a little less spark. A little less fight, a little more spark. Close your mouth and open up your heart.
Hey, cutie pie. Want some candy?
Tommy Marcano brought in a counterfeiter from Cuba, right?
Sal spent a couple of months trying to print the money himself, but none of it was worth a damn. The color was wrong, printing was cockeyed, you name it. He needed someone who knew what the fuck they were doing. So he used his connections and found a man named Alvarez.
And this Alvarez was also counterfeiting money for Castro.
Most of our enemies counterfeit American money. Hell, some of our allies do too.
Sorry, he's gone. What do you mean, he's gone? All you had to do was drive down to the goddamn lighthouse and pick him up. It's not my fault Alvarez is running all over the goddamn place. I wanted to lock his ass up, but you wouldn't hear of it. The last thing we need is Zaraga finding out that we treated his nephew like dog shit. You understand? Then Lincoln Clay comes in shooting the shit out of everything.
Lincoln Clay. Lincoln Clay. I'm so sick and fucking tired of hearing about this cocksucker. He's just one man. A fucking nigger. We're skating a thin line here, Tommy, you understand? This thing falls apart, we fucked, all of us.
So, what the fuck would you do?
What the fuck would I do? Listen here, this ain't rocket science. If that fucking nigga got to Alvarez, it means he knows about the place. He's gonna come after him, you understand? Get your ass down to that motherfucking gym and protect them.
Yeah, sure. I'm on it.
This shit ends right here, right now. No more fuck-ups.
According to these reports, Tommy Marcano had the money press in a boxing gym he operated.
Tommy knew Lincoln was coming for the plates, but he felt he had to keep up appearances. The second he started canceling fights and shutting the place down was the second people started thinking he was out of his league. He wasn't about to allow that to happen.
How did Lincoln Clay gain access to the gym?
He had me track down a man named Alcee Bennett. Alcee was a small-time hustler that worked for Sammy until he double-crossed him and was kicked out of the Hollow. After that, he scratched out a living recruiting fighters for Tommy's jungle fights. If he vouched for Lincoln at the door, Lincoln could get in without a big ruckus.
Alcee's by the briar patch, not far from here. I'll stop by and say hello, see how he's getting along.
Have fun.
Breaking New Bordeaux news. There are reports that a fierce gun battle took place earlier today at the Anderson Bay Lighthouse in the bayou. Witnesses report extended gunfire, and police are investigating casualties. Police have announced that an investigation is underway.
Well, fuck me running. If it ain't Lincoln Clay.
Surprised to see me, Alcee?
I heard about Sammy and Ellis. Tough break. I guess you made it out okay.
Speak of them once more, and I'll slice you from ear to asshole. Let's go. I'm taking a drive.
Assuming I don't have a choice here.
What do you think?
Lead the way. You know I've stayed away. I ain't stepped foot in the Harlow since November of '62. Almost 6 years.
I know.
Can you at least tell me where we're going?
The Acadia. It's where Tommy Marcano holds his jungle fights, right?
It is.
And you've been recruiting black fighters for him.
I have.
Good. Because I want in.
What? Why?
I wanted you to know I'd have told you.
If I'm sticking my ass out like that, I need to know why.
Motherfucker, you lucky to be alive after what you did to Sammy.
You really think he wouldn't notice you stealing all that money?
Look, I paid for that 100 times over. 6 years banished from the only place I ever call home. Christ. I couldn't even go see my mama on her deathbed.
You made your choice. And now it's time to make another one.
And I do this.
You get a clean slate. Come and go through the hollow as you please.
Fuck. Okay.
I hear if you win out, Tommy meets you in person. That true?
He likes to size up the winners. See if there's someone he wants to bring on regular. Or if they're just a one-time deal.
Where's this happening?
Usually up there in his office. One of his guys will meet you in the locker room after the fight. He'll take you to timing.
All right.
I ain't gonna question your driving, but you might want to pay attention. Fathers don't take the front entrance. We going in through the side door.
Hold up, Alcee. Who the fuck's this?
This is Jackknife Johnson.
What's he here for?
Fuck you mean what he here for? We here to fight, boy.
Gotta search him. No weapons allowed.
Do what you gotta do. Watch where you put your hands, motherfucker.
Save it for the ring, dipshit. Go ahead.
When this ship's done, I'm finding me a loose broad with a tight pussy.
Locker room's down here on the end.
Hang back, boys.
Motherfucker needs a doctor.
Just dump him in an alley. Let nature take its course.
You good now. Go on.
How you, Neville?
Where you at, Alcee?
All right. I gotta go make the arrangements. Give him your name and such. You go on and get changed.
Who you got with you tonight, Alcee?
New guy.
Your guy looks tough. My money's staying on the brawler.
I gotta ask you something, Alcee.
What's that?
Do all you niggas love beating the fuck out of each other?
So what happens if we get caught?
Probably what you think.
For a chance to go home again, it's worth it. No matter what happens, we should go. This is it. You nervous?
Should I be?
Guess that depends on where all this ends. You're gonna head through these doors and they announce your name, then make your way to your corner.
Where are you going?
Oh, I'll meet you there. This part of the show is all about you. They love showing off their fighting niggas.
Go on, they're waiting on you.
And the jungle fights continue, boys! The next challenger to face Nick Boom Boom Beaumont comes in at over 6 feet tall, weighing approximately 220 pounds. This is Jackknife Johnson!
Make him scream! Fuck out of here!
We have our winner in the white corner, Jackknife Johnson! Our next fighter hails from Bucky Mills. You'll know him as Bobby Ledoux, the beautiful Brawler.
Boom Boom was a paper bag compared to the Brawler. You gotta keep moving and don't let him get you in the corner.
Stay out of the corner. Got it.
I want to see blood! What the fuck you call that? I said hit that motherfucker!
Jackknife Johnson is on a roll tonight. Next up, the champ. Making his way to the ring is the beast of the bayou, the rampage of River Row, your champion, Grave Digger Vaughn.
You know why they call him Grave Digger.
Does he buries motherfuckers?
Well, yeah.
So how do I beat him?
You hit him really, really hard.
That's it, hit that nigga! This ain't tea time! Fight!
We have a new champion, Mr. Jackknife Johnson!
All right, that's it, kid. Let's go.
What happens now?
You head on back to the locker room and collect your winnings.
Where you heading?
Me? I got business to attend to.
You niggas really know how to brawl. My respect, that's for fucking sure.
You must think I'm some kind of goddamn moron coming in here like you did.
I've never been one to shy away from a calculated risk.
Maybe you should have. I'll mix some vegetable oil in it. Makes the gasoline thick, sticky. We're just gonna let it soak in a little bit. Work his way into every nook and cranny. That way when I light it, that shit's gonna burn like napalm.
And you are gonna hurt like no one's hurt before.
Fuck you.
Guess you ready to die.
You still be conscious as the flames creep up your legs. But as they burn, you be hit in the gut with a sickening revelation. Before you die, you gon' feel your pecker burn. It's gonna curl and twist as the flames consume it. The pain will be extraordinary.
Gonna hand you, pal. Drop it on.
We can work something out.
Everything needs working out of your funeral arrangements.
So that's that then.
Sure looks that way.
You know, Sal wanted me to go to law school. Work for some big company. Maybe run for office. Do something decent with your goddamn life, you understand?
Should've listened to him.
It's in the blood, you know.
Yeah. You are who you are. No point in arguing with yourself about it.
Fuck you.
I can't go out like this. Not like this! No.
Don't worry.
You gotta be shitting me.
Sal will be along shortly.
Oh, yeah.
Gonna put you down,
Running for cover. It's like Christmas coming. Get him from the other side. I'm gonna cover you. Take him down.
Hey, quiet, boys.
That's my girl.
I like that. I'm hit.
He's fucking dropping us. Look at all the blood. Get him to fuck. The reign of terror ends right fucking here. Too late to run now.
Here, over here.
Getting behind something. Let's go.
I got this.
Boys making me uncomfortable here. I got...
Well, you wanted with me, you should have said so.
Shit! He has me pinned down! Shit! He has me pinned down! I can't
Available unit. Suspicious individual on foot. Officers investigating. All units investigating. Be advised, suspect engaging with on-scene units. All units. Suspect spotted at Tickfaw Harbor. All units, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrols. Available units. Suspicious individual on foot. Officers investigating. All units be advised. Suspect located. On-scene units engaging. All units, negative visual on suspect. Begin search and immediate.
What happened to the money plates that Sal Marcano stole from the Federal Reserve?
I don't recall.
Georgie, get your ass in here. Your Uncle Tommy's dead. I thought you'd like to know.
Sorry, Pops. Oh, man, I know what he meant to you.
He was a smart kid, your Uncle Tommy. Could have been anything. I tried to tell him, go to college. Even offered to pay for it. Instead, he went to Cuba.
It's not your fault.
Yeah. Well, we're pretty well fucked now, you understand? I mean, I was counting on that counterfeit money without it. Hell.
Well, now there's gotta be something we can do. Go put the squeeze on people. Get to increase what they're kicking up.
It ain't gonna be enough. Just because you poke holes in someone doesn't mean you're gonna get anything extra out of them.
Could always call Leo Galante, ask him to front...
Fuck him! The whole reason I'm building this goddamn casino is to get out from under them worthless fucks. Now I bring in the commission, they're gonna want to cut everything. God damn it. Go on, get the hell out of here. I gotta make a call. Get out!
Shit. Leo! How the fuck are you? It's Sal. Yeah? Listen, I got something I need to discuss.
I tried to reconcile the part of me that helped Lincoln with the part of me that vowed to follow the teachings of Jesus Christ. But I can't. You know what I remember? I remember watching the news and learning they had gunned down Dr. King. I remember watching people lash out, riot, because that's all they had left. All the while, Lincoln's in the other room, barely clinging to life. Maybe that's why I did what I did.
Christ almighty, it's about time.
South Downs belongs to us. Tommy was smart and set up some solid, low-key rackets there. Should be a smooth transition for us.
Makes sense you want to stay one step ahead of us. Not give any obvious tales which way you're leaning. But I will say it's hard on our boys out there on the street, not knowing what's actually theirs and what's not.
Between tapping me to run the last part of the city and having me boys secure one of the rackets here, I'd say we've got some real momentum building. Let's not overcomplicate this.
This is all news to me, but if you still want to send it my way, I'll take it.
Can't go wrong here, brother.
Give me the keys to the kingdom, partner.
Consider which way Donnie would want you to go, and then come to me.
This turf's going to the Irish.
You're a goddamn genius, lad.
Why the fuck are you calling my men to a part of the city you not gonna give them?
Yeah, I get it. I'm the Yankee motherfucker from Empire Bay. But twice in a row now, you cut me out. Just keep in mind, you do that to your own detriment.
Time to get back at it. Let's clear out.